All right, shalom. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. All praises and glories due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, for giving us this knowledge. Hopefully this video is edifying to you brothers and sisters of the household of faith. Now, I'm not sure of the title I'm going to put on this video. As you can see, I'm out here doing my daily walk. I got this, got the vest on me right now. 10 pounds. Now, excuse, you might hear the speaker because I carry a speaker with me. It's what I use to listen to the videos. And sometimes when on my way back, I'll listen to some music to break up the monotony, you know. But I mostly listen to the videos, which is inspires me while I do the walk. Today I decided to go on a 4-mile walk with my vest, and man, I feel good. Anyway, enough about me. Let's get into the video. So earlier I watched the video, the brother from South Carolina, shout out to him, shalom to you, bro. May Yahweh Shem Yahshai keep that spirit on you, brother. That's a beautiful spirit. All right, just remember, it's all about humility. As great as you get, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, as it is written. That's the secret. Anyway, he did a video, so why doesn't GMS have a logo? That's what these unlearned Israelites been asking. Because you look around, you see these other Israelite groups. They all got logos and shit. IUIC, and I think even Sakari had a logo. And then the top guys who left Sakari, they formed their group, Genesis, and they got a logo. It's probably patent, you know, all of that BS. You know, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, didn't choose us to do that shit, man. Okay, what you're doing is you're taking another man's goods, this knowledge, this truth, and you're turning it into a house of merchandise. That's what you're doing. And that's one of the, go and read the scripture. That's the one thing that pissed Yahweh Shai the hell off. That's when Yahweh Shai got violent. So that's what you guys, whether you know it or not, understand it or not, accept it or not, that's what you're doing. You're turning the Most High's house, his temple, which is this knowledge, into a house of merchandise. Now you're putting a goddamn logo on it, and you're right. Well, no, you're wrong. GMS, we do have a logo. Maybe that's what I'll call this video. Yeah, GMS, we got a logo. You know what our logo is? 100% truth. There's our logo. It's a spiritual logo.
Target reached.
Target reached.
Lap 7. Distance 4 miles.
There you go.
Duration 1 hour 7 minutes 55 seconds.
1 hour 7 minutes.
Steps 8,236 steps.
Not bad, not bad. 1 hour 7 minutes, 4 miles. And I got a 10-pound vest on. How about that? Hey, I'm not doing this to vaunt myself. If an old man like me can do it, you brothers can do it too. Ain't no need for no brother to be morbidly obese, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, going back to the video. Yeah, so you know, you're taking this knowledge, this truth. That's the new hustle now. That's the new hustle. You know, the wacky-tacky Christians, they're going down. And our stuff is coming up. The Israelite stuff is coming up. So here come the hucksters. Here come the hucksters. Here come the profiteers. You see the angle? Yeah, Israel. We can make a killing off Israel. Everybody's into Israel now. Now here's the thing. This is what prompted me to do the video. You think we haven't seen that before? Oh yeah. We've seen it before. We as in Elder Pastor down. Let's go back to the year of 1992, when a whole shitload of dudes came into the truth. In particular, One West. At that time, the truth, the headquarters of the truth was at 1 West 125th Street. And man, the year of 1992, how do I know? Because I was there. I joined the school in 1990, summer of 1990. So in 1992, you had all these dudes that came into the truth. All right, and I don't have to tell you, I would say 99.99% of them fell out, maybe even 100, or pretty goddamn close. Because I'm one of those guys that came, I came in 1990, not 1992, so maybe I don't count. But anyway, a shitload of guys came into the knowledge, and guess what? Around that time, the school, the leadership of the school, mainly guys like Lahab, who else? Kazak, who else? Yuan, top men of the school. They started coming up with all kind of brilliant ideas to make money for the school, really for themselves, for their fucking pockets. But they use the school as a pretext. Oh, we got to make money for the school. Oh, we got to find programs to make money for the school. That's what we got to do, right? So they embarked on finding all these programs where they can make money for the school. And most of them programs failed. Now, the one program that I do remember that succeeded was the oil table program. That's right, the oil table program. That oil table program made those guys a lot of money. And that's when the wickedness came out. Oh yeah. That's when you had something like sack days. You all know about the sack day? The sack day, sack was short for sacrifice. So what you had was a bunch of shall I say, limp-minded individuals that were too busy following men instead of the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They were tricked into working for these dudes. All right, when I say these dudes, meaning certain members of the leadership, Lahab, Kazak, who else? Yuan, those guys like that. Okay? They started working for them guys, and them guys, they would take their money on the sack day. That's why it was called a sack day. In other words, you believe in this truth, right, brother? Yes, yes, I believe in the truth. You believe we're men of the Most High? Yes, brother, I believe you're men of the Most High. Then you know what? All the money you made when you went out on the table, with your blood, sweat, and tears, and you got people to buy your little oils, all the money you made today, guess what, brother? Today's your sack day. You got to give up all that money. And I'm not making this shit up, man. Elder Pastor will back me up on that because he knows about it. All right? That was the wickedness that was going down. Was Elder Pastor a part of it? Oh, hell motherfucking no. Elder Pastor condemned that shit. Okay? Why you think Elder Pastor was constantly butting heads with the leadership? Because a lot of shit they were doing was just pure D wickedness. Okay? And I'm telling you, because I was there. So you're not getting it second hand, third hand, fourth hand. You're getting it first hand, because I was there. Anyway, and they tried to get me, Yashwan in particular, he tried to get me to work on his table. They had this big council. They brought me to council over that shit. You know why? Because I said, I'm not working for this dude. This dude is a fucking huckster. I saw right through that guy, Yashwan. What really got me to really dislike that dude was the way he treated his men. One guy in particular, the guy lived in Brooklyn. At that time I was living in Brooklyn. And I forgot the guy's name. Elder Apostle Rakar knows him. Because me and Elder Apostle Rakar in our Brooklyn days, that's right, our Brooklyn days, we used to hang out with dude. Okay? And this dude was very kind to us. He showed us, you dropped something, you dropped your phone. He was very kind to us. I would pick it up for him, but I don't like the way he said, yeah, I know. Let him come back and pick it up. Fuck him. Anyway, yeah, we used to move with this guy, and he showed us nothing but kindness, this dude. So this dude, he was part of Yashuan's camp, and he was was fighting them demons, telling him that he was of another nation, which all of us went through that. All right, I myself went through the Edomite demon. Apostle Ramlab, oh my goodness. Y'all don't know, you see Apostle Ramlab the way he is now, and all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I love that brother, man. That's my brother. But you guys, you don't know the shit that brother went through mentally. Keep thinking that he was a goddamn Edomite. Okay? And this is before the days where the knowledge came out that an Israelite can look like any nation where they were scattered, even Edomites. So Apostle Ramlab, man, that brother was tormented with the fact that he might be an Edomite. He used to call me, at that time I was living in the Bronx. He remembers, he used to call me and pretty much bare his soul to me, man. And because I love that brother, I listened. I never once cut him off. And anytime he wanted to talk to me, I was right there to talk to him. He knows it's true. And I'm proud of that fact. There ain't too many things in my life I'm proud of, but I'm proud of that. I never shut my door to that brother. I was always there for that brother, to listen to him, to listen to his woes. Okay? So, all praises and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That brother is where he is. That's all right, man. That shows me the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, that's what I get from that. Anyway, yeah, so going back to that guy that was part of Yashuan's camp. So the guy fell out. And of course I felt sorry for the guy. I said, why did he fall out? I remember I was young in this thing. I was what, 2 years in the truth? So I saw Yashuan. I came to him, he was sitting in his camp, sitting all proud, I might add. And I came to Yashuan, I said, Yashuan, I wish I could remember, I think his name was Karab, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot the guy's name. You know me, I'm not good on names any goddamn way. Anyway, I said, Yashuan, and I said it to him earnestly. I said, Yashuan, why did he fall out? Why did Kabar, I think his name was Kabar or something, begin with a C. Anyway, I said to Yashuan, going up a hill, so forgive me. I said to Yashuan, why did he fall out? Right? And Yashuan wouldn't answer me. He gave me that proud look. I think I kept asking him, the Spirit said, just keep bothering him. Just keep bothering him. And I'm good at that, man. You know? So I said, Yashuan, why did this guy fall out? Why did this fall out? Finally, Yashuan looked at me and said, because he was weak, all right? Because he was weak. He was weak. That's what he said. I'll never forget it. And I looked at him with hate. I said, well, then why didn't you strengthen him? Why didn't you give him words of encouragement? Okay? Then I walked away from him. I remember saying that. So years later, when he ran into me on 86th Street, when I was on Elder Pastor's table, the first thing he said to me, why do you hate me, brother? Why do you hate me? So if you're watching this, Yahshua, now you motherfucking know. Okay? Now you know. That wasn't cool, man. You know? We're supposed to strengthen the brother, man. Strengthen his faith. Okay? Not stunt on him. You know? But anyway, going back to I love this, man. You hear that? That's the water. It is right there. You know? Very therapeutic. So anyway, anyway, you know, I don't need this anymore, so let me turn this off.
Power on.
Right, so anyway, you had all these dudes working for those guys on the tables. Some of them guys would be out there for 6, 7, 8 hours selling oils, right? And make all kinds of money. And one day during the week, the heads that was over that had something called a sack day. Now the scriptures say the Lord shall be a swift witness against them that oppress the hireling in his wages. And that's exactly what they were doing. Yashuan was part of it. Kazak was part of it. Lahab was part of it. Who else? As far as I can remember, Yeshaya might have been part of it. I think Yeshaya was another money-grubbing dude. Okay? All right? And they would basically rip them brothers off. Because, oh yeah, by the way, 86th Street, when I ran into Yashuan, I said, because he asked me, why do you hate me? And I said, I hate you because you're a blasphemer. All right? Then I said, all them brothers you ripped off, man. All them brothers you ripped off. And then he looked at me and said, did I rip you off, brother? Did I rip you off? No, I wasn't stupid enough for you to rip me off, motherfucker. I saw right through you. Through the grace and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I saw right through you. I wasn't stupid enough for you to rip me off. Okay? Did I rip you off, brother? You see how proud that motherfucker is? That's why you don't see that motherfucker no more. Talking about Yahshua. And I hope he sees this video, man. I hope he sees it, man. I hope he sees it. Because I ain't forgotten. Now, in contrast, me and Apostle Rakah, we both worked for Elder Pastor on his table. He had an oil table. But guess who was making the least amount of money? You got it. Elder Pastor. All right? He didn't come off like them other guys. Now we know why it's spiritual. Now we know, because Elder Pastor did the right thing concerning the oil table. And he treated us right. And I'm not just saying it because I'm with Elder Pastor. I'm telling you the truth. That man treated us right. When we sell on the table, which in truth, when we were on the table, we did more teaching than we did selling. Matter of fact, we met the actor, right, being on the table. The actor, Bill Murray. And Bill Murray, if Bill Murray ain't a Jake, I don't know what to tell you. The actor Bill Murray from Ghostbusters, we met him. He took a liking to us, we took a liking to him. This guy, he bought $40 worth of oils on our table. This was 86th Street and 3rd Avenue in Manhattan. Okay, right in front of that papaya joint. If you all know Manhattan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we're out there selling, and Bill Murray walks up, cool as a fan. That guy is cool. Okay? And he said, hey, what you got there? What you got there? Blah, 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 blah. And we tell him what we got. By the way, Elder Apostle Ricard was starstruck. He even asked Bill Murray, hey, when are you going to work on the next Ghostbusters? That was funny. We always clown him about that. But yeah, Bill Murray, man. All right? He bought oils off our table. So that was the hustle that they came up with, the oil table hustle. Now, those of you that still remember those days, please comment on this video. All right? And if you were ripped off by these guys, let us know. Put it in the comment section. Put it down in the comment section. So that sack day, which is sought for sacrifice, that meant they took all your money that you made for that day. And some brothers were like, yo, I don't even have a token. This is when New York, you had to use a token to get around. I don't even have money for a token. Then they give you a token. You can't make this shit up, man. That's how wicked them dudes were. And you wonder why they're not in the truth. The Lord said he would be a swift hireling against them that oppress the hireling. Did I say he would be a swift hireling? I'm a little excited. The Lord said he would be a swift witness against them that oppress the hireling in his wages. That's what the Lord said. That's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua said. So that's one of the reasons why these motherfuckers are not in the truth. And I'm talking about those guys, those names I mentioned, that were behind ripping them brothers off. And Yahshua even admitted it, because when I told him to his face, I said, all them brothers you ripped off. And he started talking shit. You ain't gonna touch this. He started swaggering and flexing. You ain't gonna touch this. My mind wasn't in me to fight him. But if it came down to it, hey, I do what I gotta do, baby. Shit. Anyway, and to show you it's all spiritual, the Lord had this This huge Jake, man. Looked like he built from the streets. And he was waiting right there. I guess if something would have popped off, the Jake probably would have jumped on Yashuan for my sake. I'll never forget it. And then it could have been an angel. I don't know. And then when Yashuan walked away, the dude, that same rough dude, he looked at me, he said, I like what you said, man. And I was like, yeah, what'd I say? He said, when you said that when he ripped them brothers off, he ripped you off, that was all right. I do remember him saying that. So that was kind of heavy. Okay? Yeah, that's right, man. So you never know. Hey, Hebrews 13:2, it is written, for we have entertained angels unawares. Okay, the angels are around us. That's why wherever I go, I don't fear nothing. Because I know that the angels are with me. The angels of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are with me. So I go anywhere I want to. And I look anybody in the motherfucking eye. I don't care how big they are. I don't care how ugly they are. Because the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is abounding in me. And most of them people, either they'll put their head down and say, hey, what's going on, brother? What's going on, man? Okay? So that's all right. But anyway, I decided to take you on this walk. Okay, I've completed my 4 miles. So I'm going to say shalom to the elect. But anyways, like I said, we've seen it before.
Lap 9. Total 5 miles. 1 hour 25 minutes 59 seconds. Steps 10,323 steps.
Yeah, this thing keeps recording. I'd have to stop the camera to shut it off, so I'll just let it go. It'll be a while before another mile comes up. By that time I'm gonna end this video anyway. Not too far from my whip. But anyway, yeah, so we've seen it before, that's the point. All these money-making schemes, okay? We've seen it before, back in 1992, all right? And that folded. Eventually the oil table program, which generated those guys a lot of money. When they left the school, they left with millions of dollars. Mostly generated from them oil tables. Guys that they ripped off. How about that? Brothers that they ripped off. Which those guys, they were simple any goddamn way. They tried to get me to be part of that bullshit, but I quickly turned them down. I said, oh, hell no. Now, I had no problem working for Elder Pastor. At that time, he was High Priest. Me and Elder Pastor Ricard, we had no problem working for Elder Pastor on his table. And he did right by us, man. Okay, he did right by us. As a matter of fact, he would split the money down the middle, whatever we made. Okay? And there were times we didn't make that much because we were more into teaching. On the tables, we're doing more teaching than we're doing selling. We're doing more teaching. People come up to the table. We're doing more teaching than we're doing selling. Okay? So you know that our heart is not into this money. Our heart is into the real money, which is this knowledge, this truth. Those are facts. Okay? So what is the moral of this lesson? We've seen all these money-making schemes before. The same way they failed back then is the same way they're going to fail now. You better believe it. So you other Israelite groups, go ahead, turn the Father's house into a house of merchandise. Create your logos, which the word logo just means word. Our logo is this truth, this knowledge, 100% truth, which we teach. That's our logo. Okay? And no other group can say that, because if they do, GMS will be right there. GMS will be right there to check you, see if you really do have 100% truth, which you don't. Okay, so you go ahead, all you Israelite groups, you go ahead and make your little, what do you call it? Your little businesses and your little logos and all that fucking bullshit. And you're gonna fail just like it failed back then. Ain't nothing new, man. We've seen it before. All right, so with that, I'm gonna end it there. Hopefully you were edified. Hopefully you were edified by this lesson. Again, you brothers, you ain't got no excuse. If an old man like me can do this, you can do it too. Remember, my channel is edification, exhortation. Scriptures say bodily exercise profiteth little, but it does profit. Okay? And at the same time, you can buy yourself a little speaker like the one I got here. You can go to what is it? You can go to Walmart and get it, right? And while you're doing your walking, you can listen to your videos. I love the sound, man. You can listen to your videos. Okay? All right, so with that, I say
Workout
shalom.
paused.
I say shalom, and I'll see you in the next video.